I haven't thrown one of those out in ages.
Hello.
Hi, it's Amenta, and we are here in Musicland tonight. In Musicland tonight. I now have hair as weird as my jokes. George, what do you got for us tonight?
I don't know yet. I'm just too busy looking at your hair. Who did your hair?
That is by the geniuses at Analog Hair. Thank you.
Thought it was hair by mistake. Let's stop someone else. Guys, we've got a massive show tonight. We've actually got two brilliant artists. We've got one of the best guitarists in Australia we're lucky enough to have down, and he's an awesome vocalist and a top guy as well. We've got Joey Amenta.
Who are you?
Hey.
Who are you?
Really?
Yeah.
Are we starting that way?
Yeah.
No, that was Joey. Joey, I'm actually really looking forward. I always have a laugh with Joey. So it's going to be fantastic. And we've also got a new band.
Freya and the Vikings.
Freya and the Vikings.
Yes, and obviously I have some surprises in store. Tonight we might actually get a little inkling of what is going on inside my mind, and I have a great band clip from some local legends.
Crickets.
What?
Hey? Crickets.
Cats?
No, cats.
Cats? Is there cats?
Meow.
There's always cats.
Yes.
Cats and dogs and everything. What are we discussing this week, Tyrone?
George and I got a conversation topic called touring.
Touring.
So it's all about preparation for a tour. How do you get there? How do you do it? Where do you start? All that fun stuff. So that's going to be interesting too.
World tour. We
World
should
tours.
do a world tour.
Yeah.
But to start off the world...
Yes.
I reckon though. To start off the world tour, please everyone, put your hands together. Joey Amenta with Remedy.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All the things that glitter ain't always gold. Now I see it's in the remedy. I said it's in the remedy. You know my heart needs a remedy. Needs a remedy for love. I need a remedy. You and me meant to be running free. Oh, take my
beautiful is that?
Yeah, that was sick. That was some smooth playing, Joey. Thank you. You're welcome. So coming up after the break, the boys here will be giving Joey a pop quiz, and I'll have some cool videos, and we'll be getting the do's and don'ts of world touring from the world touring professionals here. They've done so many, like I can't even count.
Google.
Or Googs.
Google it.
They called us.
They called us.
But for the meantime, we're going to go to another break, and Joey is going to be playing us a wonderful song called Speechless.
Hope you like this. It's kind of, everyone knows Edwards Lake in Reservoir, yeah? Do you remember playing down at Edwards Lake? Your mama waiting for us. We were always late. Those were the days of wonder, youth and innocence too. Who would have known it'd be coming round this way again? If I could turn back time, you know I'd give it all to you, 'cause I don't want nothing else. All I want is you. You leave me speechless. You do something to me, 'cause I am restless, 'cause I feel the power, 'cause I am alive when I can feel your hand in mine. Do you remember dancing down at Edwards Lake? Do you remember what you told me standing at the gate with your arms across my shoulder and that look upon your face? With a touch of your hand, I feel that holy embrace. If I could turn back time, you know I'd give it all to you. I don't want nothing else. All I want is you, yeah. You leave me speechless. You do something to me, 'cause I am restless, 'cause I feel the power. You leave me speechless. You do something to me, 'cause I am restless, 'cause I feel the power. Oh, I'm alive when I can feel your hand in mine. Hold back the time. Hold back the time and take off your shoes. Come sit by the fire and watch the flames get high. Watch the flames get high. The flames get high. You leave me speechless. You do something to me. I'm breathless, 'cause I feel the power. I am alive when I can feel your hand in mine. Thanks very much.
Song about many things. Song about power.
Put your hands together, everyone, again. Joey Amenta. How wonderful are you?
Thanks, Brian.
How wonderful are you?
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Very, very wonderful.
Very wonderful.
Yeah.
He's wonderful, guys.
Now, some people would almost call you an Aussie rock
An
icon.
Aussie rock icon.
Now, you've played with Taste, Uncanny X-Men. You've been a legendary session guitarist. Who's some of the most favourite people you've played with, apart from my dad?
Apart from Mickey.
Yep.
Apart from Mickey Rohatis, who is the best, I might add, the best number one guitar player in Faulkner. With Kathy standing. Every time I ring up and Kathy answers the phone, she goes, "Oh, the second best guitarist in Faulkner." Okay, I'll take it. Probably had the pleasure of playing. I don't know, George, who I've had the pleasure of playing with now. I can't really think. Moving Pictures. People say, what was the most musical band that you
Played in.
spent time with? And I think it was Moving Pictures. I think.
Now, Moving Pictures was after Taste.
Yeah, after when you're in the Rockets as well.
Yep.
With old Stapo. Young Stapo, I should say.
Young Stapo. Yes, we'll go with you.
Yeah, Moving Pictures were good. Yeah.
What were your influences?
Okay, so my influences, Georgie, as a kid, I latched onto this guitar player called, everybody always says Mark Bolan, but I latched onto this guitar player called Tommy Bolan, and I really did latch onto him. The Taste Boys went and saw Deep Purple. He was playing with Deep Purple at Festival Hall, and we went and saw him, and I kid you not, everyone thinks that whoever they love acknowledges them, but he turned around, he did a twirl, turned around, and I was like this, I was about 16, I was like, and he winked at me, so that blew my mind. So, but he was an amazing guitarist, Georgie. He winked at me, see? No one believes me. Mate,
Well, I reckon that's awesome because it is. You could be at a concert somewhere and you'll think, oh my God, they looked at me.
you see, that's what I'm saying. Everybody goes through that. And then my mates, but what really got me angry was my mates said they were going to go home. They went to the hotel and hung out with him.
And where were you?
At home, I went home.
Well, then you were a good boy though.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
But at least you were good to your parents. Now, all right, I'm going to talk about that. So the next song you're going to sing called Strong Hands
Is about my father, Paul.
is about your father.
Yeah.
What sort of inspiration was he to you? And why? Because there's a story behind it, but is partly the reason why you became a musician.
My father, to put it in a nutshell, kind of going towards the end of the story, not so much the start, Georgie. The end, if you can imagine 8 uncles, 8 Italians sitting on a table. If you can imagine 8 Italians sitting on with their wife and they're going, "Oh, Paolo, it's the boy I got to go work at the job there." My father say, "What?" And I go, "Well, I'm going to play guitar." I go, "Paolo, can you play guitar?" My father, "But what are you going to do when you're 45? I play guitar." "Paolo, can you do that?" My father, "Oh, you cannot. What are you..." No, I'm actually 63 at the moment. Anyway, I go, "What are you going to do when you're 55? You can't still play guitar, Paolo, can you?" That's what he liked. And here I sit, 63, with 20 students at home, a couple at the school that I teach at, St Matthew's. Just joined an amazing new rock band called Head of Clay, which you know, with Punchy on drums.
Please tell me you speak like that to your students.
No. And
Listen,
my father,
you play the ear note with your handle like this.
oh, I'll tell you the best story though. The best, it's really quick. So we're having dinner, you know, the way the Italians do on Friday nights with the family, and had the TV repairman there in the sunroom. So I had to walk up that long hallway, 6 bedrooms long. And I thought, we finished eating, I thought, you know, good old friendly me, go and talk to this guy, he's on his knees, back of the TV. I go, "Yeah," and I go, "You do this, Mario, you do this, like for a living, do you do this full time?" Yeah, slowly my father was coming up, and I know I can't swear, so I won't. And he said, "What do you do?" My father walked in, he goes, "Show my hands, show him your hands." I go, "All right, pal." So I show my hands, I go, "Look, they're really smooth, aren't they?" He never worked one day. He just played the guitar. It's a good story. The guy's going, he's looking at me, he's looking at my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hold on, you're a guitarist. Aren't the tips of your fingers meant you weren't playing a lot, were you? No. I thought they were meant to be colours.
His hands are still soft.
Joey, we're gonna listen to you in a minute, but first we're gonna cross over to Ebby for Ebby's internet finds.
That was awesome. The man can tell
Thanks.
a story. I like that. Yeah,
Thanks,
my
Eddie.
internet finds, yes. Fun fact about me, I mean, you probably can't tell with this haircut, but I'm not originally from Melbourne. And when I was a wee country girl, the reason I moved to Melbourne was the culture. We are the creative capital, and this little video really explains why. Melbourne versus Perth.
Long black for Robert.
Cafe.
Yes, Melbourne, mate.
Who's next?
Yeah, hey, can I get a long mac topped up, please?
A what?
What?
Dude, it's a piccolo here.
I'm not from Melbourne.
Who's next?
Probably get a train or something, eh? Like, looking for 7.
What's up? Dude, there's trams here, bro.
Train. Oh, I swear I saw a train off the
Be mistake, shut the fuck up about the train.
What?
That's not really how we walk here in Melbourne. We've got to walk cooler. Oh, it's cool.
What are you doing? We eat them skin on in Melbourne. That's good shit, man.
It's definitely not like that.
Melbourne is so much cooler than Perth. What the f***'s Perth?
What the hell?
Thank you. Yes, culture. Tell me about it.
Culture.
Now, I know I bring a lot of animals playing music into this, but this guy, this little man is extremely talented. I present to you Metal Cat.
Did you know that there's a heavy metal band with a cat as its lead singer? They are called Catera, and you need to hear at least part of their song, Hunger of the Beast.
Thank you.
Now I'm really worried because you said at the start of the show we get to see what's actually inside Ebby's head.
That is a very, we're on the surface there. We're digging deeper. Though there's two sides to me. This next one is Beyonce Bird. Here we go.
Doesn't even need auto-tune on that.
I don't know, birds freak me out how robotic they sound, actually. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Now this one, it's definitely some shit going on up here. Calming sounds, thank you. Just me, that one, guys.
You're very angry today.
Now, I don't know, there should be some kind of war between these two animals, but now we have the crazy koala, Freya. Where do I find these?
I was going to say for any of our international viewers, that is the start of a drop bear.
Yes, it is. And I am a part of it. I'm the leader, the something. Anyway, enough of me. Now we're going to hear Joey Amenta playing Strong Hands.
Thank you, Eddie.
Welcome.
Thank you. This is a work in progress, guys. This will be finished, I don't know when. So my father came out here when he was 20 years old. Left his mum and dad, 3 brothers, 3 sisters behind. Father's hand
was 20 when he left his homeland shore. Young and strong, he had a plan. Gonna bring his family to the promised land. My mother in a Fitzroy Park. She was 15 and already working hard. The steady hand and love in their heart. They set out to make a brand new start. Brother and sister, one by one. First his father, then his mom. The long and stale of promised land. They were gonna settle here, all part of the plan. A strong hand and a kind heart, yeah. We'll be together again. Tell you, strong hands and a kind heart. We'll be together again, living, loving, again, living, loving. My father's hands, my father's heart. My father's hand and my father's heart. I was born in '59. My father's still in his prime. As proud as any man could be. He saw the future right there looking at me. Strong hand and a kind heart. We'll be together again. And me and my partner. Strong hand and a kind heart. We'll be together again. And that's the story thus far, unfinished. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Put your hands together, everyone, again. Joey Amenta.
Thank you, Joey.
Thank you.
Actually,
Thanks,
stay there. We're going to get the guys from Freya and the Vikings. They're going to start setting up. While they're doing that, we're meant to have a chat topic about something me and Tyrone are severe experts on, and that is doing world tours.
Severe.
Severe experts.
Severe. Experienced experts.
Experienced
Yeah,
experts.
I've done a world tour just on the other side of Bell Street.
Yes, that's far enough.
It was fun.
Where have you been, Joey?
Oh man, I've been further than Bell Street. I went to Pascoe Vale the other day.
Where have you played? What's the biggest?
Well, the biggest one was probably 1 million people for the Mushroom Evolution concert in Sydney, Georgia, Opera House.
1 million people?
Yeah, at the Opera House.
Did you get scared?
Very scared, frightening, and the other one was Wembley, 120,000 for girls' school, Wendy and the Rockets girls' school, and ZZ Top.
Wow.
Yeah, that was interesting.
All right, well, I've got
What's
nothing now.
Wembley like?
Incredible. They only had half of it was shut. Like freaking hell, how big is this place? It was unbelievable. So I remember sitting in the stand, just incredible.
Now, for bands that are touring, and I've done a bit of research in this, we actually had someone in the other day and they were asking, they're saying, I want to go and do a tour of the States. And a lot of bands don't realise you actually need visas. to go and perform overseas because you're working.
Yep.
Correct?
And it's quite hard to get them too.
And it is.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
Yep.
So true. So you shouldn't say you're working if you haven't got a visa. They go, I had an answer for every port where we went. So I got a real lot of trouble at Dover though, Georgie. When we arrived from Calais to Dover on the ferry, I was really
Now
drunk.
you're really starting to name drop.
I was... Stop.
I was in the south of France
I'll tell you what.
performing for the Prince of Denmark.
You've got no idea.
So how do you prep for a tour then?
How do I prep?
Yeah.
Oh, these days I don't.
First he opens his suitcase up, he makes sure he's got
So I
socks, his
remember-
underwear.
You know, I remember the manager from When You're in the Rockets ringing me on a Friday saying we're going to do 3 months with Brian Adams. On Monday we're leaving. I go, oh, you're an idiot. Excuse me. He goes, get in the office now. Have you got your passport? I go, shit, he's serious. So I got my passport together, went in the office, and he'd just come. That was good.
So you had someone else prep it for you then?
Yes, it was all prepped.
Yeah.
Already prepped.
Have you ever prepped your own?
No, I'm not a good prepper.
No.
Ask Kari, I can't even book a flight to Sydney. I have no idea. How do you do that now? Do you ring someone? You're online? But you know, there's people that can do that, you know.
The hardest part is the visa.
You know,
Really?
that's the hardest part, getting a visa.
Yeah,
But you know,
and travelling.
Tyrone touched on a really good subject because I always say to my partner, I can't do I went to buy potatoes the other day, I bought oranges because everything was done for me. All the prepping was done for me. So get out of the motel room by 10, sound check 4, that's what my life was. So now, I don't know how to do anything like that. Like, I have no idea.
I'm glad we bought. I'm glad we actually asked you to tell us. Like, so for other people at home.
I hope I was really helpful.
So basically, the whole point is go and get yourself a tour manager who'll book your planes, book your flights, book your hire cars, get your visas
We're
organised.
saying backstage, he'll be really good at this question.
It's all right. This is going to be a really excellent.
I've played at Wembley Stadium. How did you get there? I don't know.
I don't know, we just...
I just jumped on a bus and got there. I was told where to go and how to do it. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right, we're going to let you get off. We're going to get all
Thanks,
the guys
George.
up
Thanks,
from
Tom.
Freya and the Vikings. So guys, please stick around. We'll be a couple of minutes.
Do you need this off, guys?
Yeah, take it.
Okay.
I'll get this. So for everyone playing at home,
This is what we do in the background. I don't know what that was. Let's get off.
all right, we're going. Pro Tools crashed.
Oh.
All right, I've got everything happening. By the way, everyone playing at home, that's Gary. Can't see Gary.
G'day, Gary.
Hello, Gary. You do look like a drummer.
Gary is experiencing some technical difficulties. He's glitching.
Do 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 do. All right. Oh. So, we've got everything happening at the moment. So in TV land, Tyrone's going to come up with me. So when we edit this later, for those watching at home, when we're in TV land, me and Tyrone are going to jump. Actually, we're going to jump on Ebby's camera. And Ebby's going to announce what's going to happen after the break. And then she's going to announce the band.
I love to.
So John's going to cross over to Ebby. And she's going to turn her microphone on.
It's on. Are we going? I don't know what's happening. Someone give me a sign.
I'll give you the sign. The sign. I can't do it. All right. So now we're going to pretend that we've crossed over to Evie, and Evie's going to tell us what's going to happen after the break. And then she's going to announce the band. And they're going to perform.
For all those watching at home, just ignore this.
Exactly.
Ignore all this.
This is the fun bit.
Woo! Yes, it's me, Abby, just as planned. I will be conducting the next moments of our lives. Apparently we're going to hear some kind of sea shanty. Or actually just good music with some Vikings, I'm hoping. You guys look hot and you're tartan. And my band clip of the week will be Erased. George? Oh, pardon the pun. Okay, I didn't get there. All right. We have Freya and the Vikings performing Entertainment. Things have been a little strange around here. All of a sudden it's crystal clear. You can save your life. There's nothing left to hide. If you think I'm gonna stay much longer, I know you couldn't make me I'm not the one who's gonna be left at the side.
How good's that, everyone? Now, how good's this? We've got...
Swap sides. You're on that
Oh,
side.
swap sides. Do that again. We've got Freya, Cynthia, Miriam, And they're Vikings.
Vikings.
Now, Freya, what was the inspiration of bringing this band together?
Well, I've always been a huge fan of rock music, and I think we were just trying to do something that had our flavour on it. So it's still rock, but it's definitely a bit different.
It certainly is.
Definitely, 100%.
And now, Cynthia, this is a massive change for you from what everyone else is used to. Obviously, people have seen Cynthia rocking stages around everywhere around Melbourne. Now, is this the next evolution in your career?
Well, I guess because it's what I'm currently doing, I guess that's what evolution is, right? I'd say it's a consistent evolution because I've never wanted to just do the same thing. So the variety of the projects I've been involved in throughout my whole career are so vast, and I'm always looking to try and expand what I can do by pushing myself into a different genre, and this is the one that I'm in at the moment. I'm bloody loving it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Bloody love.
So the influences come from where? Is it all three of you that come together to make a collective with it, or is it sort of inspired by one person more than the other?
Predominantly Freya's songs. This is a talent she's been singing on for a very long time. And this is the debut. This is the debut into the world, so we could be more proud.
I definitely love to write the music, and it feels so good to be able to share it with such incredible musicians. The whole band, I just feel super blessed to be working with you guys. It's been amazing.
How did you find each other?
It's quite random. My background is in like the film industry, so I work as a producer. So I think I did a little bit of headhunting and came out with the perfect group of people.
We do have songs in our repertoire that have been written by other members of the band as well, but predominantly Freya's.
And for yourself, sorry, this is Miriam, everyone. What are your main influences in music? And how did you get into this side of it?
So I grew up with two parents that were musicians, and they've been my biggest inspiration. Music has always been a way to bring everyone together and share the love. And that's why I love being on stage, because I can really connect with people in that way. Through the heart.
Jazz, baby.
That was well said.
And yeah, I love, really love jazz, but rock is also a good way to express myself.
And in regards to the music that you're writing, Freya, with the band, how much inspiration are they giving you? Have they changed some of the stuff that you've started to write, or?
Yeah, it's been a huge amount of inspiration from the band. Most of the songs, if not all of the songs, we've put together since March of this year. So it's been a really big collaborative process, and definitely using the band as inspiration as much as I can.
And going back to what we started before, internationally touring?
Yeah.
Hopefully?
That's the hopefully, yeah.
Yep, because you've got a Norwegian background. So-
Yes, way back in the bloodline.
Well back in the bloodline.
Miriam's the fresh Norwegian.
Half Norwegian, half French.
Half French?
Yeah.
So she's off the boat, so you're already toured internationally. You're international now.
You're the planner.
Yeah.
You do everything.
Obviously, you'd love to take this over there.
Yeah,
over to
let's take it to Europe. I think that would be a really exciting opportunity, and I feel like the audiences would really pick up what we're putting down.
All right, so talking about things European, well, not really. We're going to go over to Abby, and Abby's going to tell us about her clip that she's chosen this week. After that, we're going to get to hear Freya and the Vikings again, twice, which is going to be awesome. Abby, what have you got for us this week?
Am I European?
No, well, they're from...
Maybe. I haven't looked into it. Maybe.
It says a race by Vermont. Oh, Vermont's in Melbourne.
Yeah, it's about
Same thing, it's over the other side of Bell Street still.
Yes, no, Vermont, another band that I found just gigging, and they were a support act, and they were absolutely awesome live. This song is called Erased.
losing substance to find something in what's left of me. Blurred lines and refuge in a bottle. There's no one left out there who cares. Don't know how to play. Taking everything on the inside of it. Give me anything. Save me. Save me from myself. Erase me. Erase me from your head. Chase me. Chase me with the face down. Betray me like everybody else. I can't find myself. I'm drowning in sorrow, hiding from happiness. I'm all by myself, alone and miserable, reluctant to repress. Taking my sense of judgment, fading my voice of reason. Hold me, keep me right here, just a little longer now to help me feel something.
Yeah, that was a really well-produced video clip, wasn't
Fucking oath it was. Love a bit of a story. And the voice on the man. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Speaking of great voices, though, next up, Freya and the Vikings have kindly written a song about my best friend, eyeliner. Here we go.
My boy, what's the story? Tease breeze, I like the black boots, the dark in your mind. Telephone, tell me something. What I know is that I'm always one boot behind. Black tears, I cry all night. Guitars and makeup cases, frozen from your view. Storm clouds seem to follow. Shooting stars always burn out before I look up. Telephone, tell me something. What I know is that I'm always one boot behind. Black tears, I cry all night. Smashed mirrors and made up faces. Oh, because of you. Yeah.
How good is that?
That is awesome. Oh my god. So many elements,
what a
so
song.
powerful. I don't even know how you begin to write that.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
You know what? Apart from the great musicians, I've got to put my hands together again for the awesome. It's good to see a female drummer.
Yeah, female drummer.
And an awesome vocalist as well, she is. That was fantastic.
That slapped the
Sorry, I
eyeliner right off
definitely
my
just
face.
yelled.
What was that? You slapped the eyeliner off your face.
You look ridiculous.
You need a bit of eyeliner. You should do his makeup next week.
Okay, I'll give him the old Abby treatment.
Guys, it's been an awesome show. We've actually got a massive show coming up next week. So next week we have the legendary Southbound Snake Charmers.
That definitely charmed my snake.
You're full of me, you're talking about. I don't know, I've lost now.
And we have Jules on the heist.
Yes. Do we?
No, we tricked them, but we're going to cut that out later, so it's all good because we're waiting for their video clip to come through.
It's the magic of television, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we're full of it today. All right, so Jules and the Heist. Next week we're also going to be discussing, and we'll start that again. Next week we've got Jesus Christ.
International Ebby.
International Ebby. All the way from Ebbing. All right, so next week, Ebby's internet find. What do we got next week, Ebby?
It's a surprise.
Let me get back to you. It's a surprise.
It's a surprise again.
I'm full of them.
We're full of everything tonight.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. We've got to put a massive thank you together for Joey Amenta again. Please put your hands together. Obviously, Freya and the Vikings.
Freya!
Abby Tyrone, the Musicland production crew. Gary, John, Red, Belinda, Mick. Our bartender for the evening is Kai. Our sponsors, Creative Victoria, Musicland, Markwell Foods, Pubble, Three Cuts Gin, Chaos Drums, Rudiman Hardware, and Coca-Cola, to name a few.
And George.
And me. But that's all right. Guys, please put your hands together to take us home for the evening. Freya and the Vikings again with One Last Dance.
Let's give it one more